Hi, I'm Spongy Crabcakes, and I'm here to update you on Pokemon Black and Pokemon White. Now, most of you should know that they're calling, hold on, I lost myself. Most of you should know that Reshiram and Zekrom, Zorua and Zoroark are keeping their Japanese names, and they're calling Tsutaja, Pokaboo, and Mijumaru Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott. Whoops. Um, but they also uploaded new things, like they have the Unova Pokédex on here. Yeah, the Unova. I hate that they changed issue. They kept all the region names except for issue. I don't like that. And so here we have the Pokemon Chalarmy. They're calling it Minccino now. I don't like that. I don't like that, really. Um, yeah, because they should have kept Chalarmy. That's perfectly fine. They're also changing the name of the move Sweep Slap to Tail Slap. Uh, yeah. I don't like that they changed all that. They should have just kept honest. And Gigayasu is keeping its name to some extent. They're calling it Gigalith. Yeah, so basically it's keeping its Japanese name to some extent, since the Japanese has no TH, so they use the S or the Z to make it. So yeah, they're calling it the compressed Pokemon now. They called it the pressure Pokemon in the Japanese version, I believe, but now they're calling it the compressed Pokemon. And this is Hiun City, everybody. They're calling it Castelia City. And I guess that they're basing that on Castle because, you know, Hiun City's so huge. And y'all know, I hope y'all know that the gym leader here is Artie, the bug type homo. So this is a picture, buildings, the harbor, the famed road where people randomly talk and you get the ice. And the famed Hiun, it's not called, I don't know, the Sky Arrow Bridge, which I don't know what they're calling it here. And it's the alley where you, ooh, that's one of the breakdancer trio. And this is the Unova Pokédex. Complete the Pokédex. It has new things here. I guess they're changing. Apparently, from what I've seen, I guess they're changing the graphics so the Pokemon name's not entirely capital, like it usually is. And this is Munna, which they're still calling Munna, thank God. And they're still calling it the Dream Eater Pokemon. So, oh, they spelled forewarn wrong. Yeah, I guess they're changing the names. Graphics. This is Daruma, which they're changing to Darmanitan, which I think that makes sense. It's probably like from Orangutan, which is and the Dharma is probably from Daruma, like Daruma Doll, which it was originally named after. And they're calling it Sheer Force instead of Brute Force, its ability. Yeah. And we're back here. These are what they're calling random matchup is a Wi-Fi feature where you randomly battle people around the globe. Yeah, I don't care much about the Wi-Fi. I don't do Wi-Fi at all. I mean, I have a router. Actually, the main reason I've never done Wi-Fi is I never had a router before, but now I have a router, so I might do it. I don't know. And this is Megaroko, which they're calling Sandile. So they're calling it the Desert Croc Pokemon. Yeah, I don't remember what they called it in Japanese. Its ability... What's its other ability? I don't know, but I don't remember. It had sand something in it. I really don't remember what it is. They're calling it Moxie. Moxie. It's the first known Pokemon that is ground and dark type. Gah. And here's a bunch of more new Pokemon. This is Mamipato, which they're calling Pidove. Or Pidove, or whatever. They're calling Pigeonheart Big Pecs, which sounds pretty weird, honestly. But it's still a Mamipato. I mean Pidove. And it's so cute. I probably won't catch one when I get... And here we have Shimama, the electric zebra. They're calling it Blitzel. 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 They're calling Wild Bolt Wild Charge, which is pretty similar, actually. It's the electrified Pokemon. I don't remember what they called it in Japanese, yet again. Oh, wait, hold on. I never mentioned the type of Pokemon Pidove is. It's the tiny pigeon Pokemon. In Japanese, it was the baby pigeon Pokemon. And up next, we have Gear. Stupid name, right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're happy to know that Gear has a name change. They're calling it Clink. And it's still the Gear Pokemon. And it has the plus and minus ability, like Plusle and Minun. And it's not mentioning anything about the Gear Saucer yet. But I'm pretty sure it will at some point. I suppose that's it. Oh, yes! Professor Araragi. Yes, they're keeping the tradition of naming professors after trees. They're calling her Professor Juniper. She is a Pokemon researcher just like everybody else. And she has a Chalarmy. So that's basically the whole schnizzity-doodah. And I'll catch you back.